Alright, and welcome to Can Matt Beat Super Mario Brothers Episode 2. Alright, in the last episode we learned that the answer was initially no, and I have a feeling would take me quite a while. I did learn a few things though. I think that, first of all, it's pretty obvious why anyone would use the cheat to skip ahead, but I think I'm committed to the concept enough to say that I think it's fun to kind of try out all these stages and not leave anything on the table, since this is kind of a bit of a scientific approach to this. And I really don't want to waste any of these good levels that come at you. But I think the main thing that I've thought about is that you really have to really be on your game in this. I don't think it's as easy as it just seemed kind of an automatic thing growing up. I mean, maybe, kids bragging about beating it, and not seeming like, oh, well, that's such a big feat, but seeming to be something that's pretty common. And I'm sure, they were telling the truth when they said they beat it. Anyways, but the the first two stages are pretty easy. But I think the other thing is, to really be careful at these stages where you die and find out ways to slow down in the appropriate way. But I think the other big thing that would be is just, I can see really clinging to each life you can get, and so I think not leaving any coins on the table. It's kind of easy to bypass them. There's a lot of games where that kind of thing is not that necessary. I think here is like you really are just trying to, like, I've been playing, what is it? It's Mega Man, and it's just not quite as important because the game's way more about continuing at a certain point. And so you get a few lives to get through the stage, and I mean, any life could be the one that gets you there. And you're not really penalized for going back. Whereas here, that's it. You run out of lives, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's important to try to get as many of these coins as you can, because once you pick up an extra life, it's very very beneficial towards trying to reach the end. All right. So, ooh. Alright, so here we are on 1-2, the early fortress castle stage. And like I said, these first two are pretty just kind of warm-ups. But they're quick enough that, when you do have to start over. I remember always as a kid that was the biggest thing, was just it's these kind of games where once you die, you have to start over from the beginning, and it's just, that was a little bit rough, because it's just like, it's hard to really invest the time to go all the way through, and, put in 20-30 minutes, and then just start all over again, and do kind of the same thing over and over, basically. So it's kind of a limitation of I think, Super Mario Brothers, one of the few limitations, but that's good. I mean, I think we're used to now games wanting to just keep you in for as long as you can, is the point. And I feel like that was one thing that was, I think it's meant for smaller chunks of time, which is a good thing. Alright. I do want to get these coins, but I'm definitely putting the priority on these sections with the jumps that are a little trickier, of making sure that I make these jumps right. We're almost getting up to an extra life. That would be very, very good. Okay. Alright, but I think we are now at the end of that level. Okay. And there we go. Alright, now we're on to a main castle. We have been to a small castle, is what the first was, but now this is the World 1 castle. And just what a just a brilliant just, I don't know, art direction, visual design. It's just really spectacular. I mean, I feel like there are probably few modern games with all the modern technology that would. And I'm aware that there are some very visually stunning. I think my main exposure to modern games is through the Conan Clueless Gamer, where he plays the modern things. I don't really have any of the technology that would go with continuing in gaming past the early gaming. Alright, I think we're coming up on Bowser here. Alright, and we got, okay. Remember, we gotta get the axe. Alright, we can do this. This is, alright, here we go. Sometimes, there we go. Alright, not too tough. I mean, you get a lot of those, so not too tough. That was good. I mean, sometimes you gotta be careful. Sometimes it's just confidence. Just jump up there, get past them. Don't be too hesitant. Alright, let me go back from the castle into this beautiful sunny day again. I keep getting these flowers. And this one's going much better, I think, once I got the hang of it. Now I say that. See, that's what happens. That is what happens right there. Okay, that's a shame. Alright. Now I'm little, as one would be, and that means I cannot make a small error here. Now, am I coming up on one of the Koopa Troopers or whatever they are, the boomerang guys? I really would rather be big before getting to that. Even let's be real careful about these turtles. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay, well that's better. That's better. I mean, I'd obviously really enjoy a flower right now. Oh, I just lost it. Alright. I didn't know if he was coming back or not. Alright. I don't know if I'd get coins there. I'm only 4 coins away and I'll have an extra life. So even if I expire here, it will be good to know that I'm just basically starting out a new world with the necessary. There we go. All right, now we got a bonus life. All right, we're ahead of the game now. All right, let's whoa. Ah, goodness. I gotta shut my mouth about any advantages I have because it seems to be the time when I lose that advantage. Okay, but like I said, we're just gonna look at the positive. We gained an extra life there, and we're getting more coins. We're getting back up to the coin level here. Okay. All right. So that we can potentially get another new life, which would be great. That would be, every 2 or 3 stages we lose life, but we get one with the coins. I think that would be a good goal to trying to beat this. Also, would really like to get a mushroom if possible, because that makes it really more precarious at this point. Should I try to get these coins? Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright, let's go for it. Fortune favors the bold. Okay. Well, I only got 1 coin, so. Alright. Now, I don't know if he's a little more dangerous. Whoa! On the ground. Is he going to come back at me? I don't know. Do I get a... There's got to be something to this, right? Alright. Anyways, it doesn't matter, because if there's a significant cheat there, I'm just going to put that off anyways. Okay. Well, that was a rough, stage world there. World 1, stage 1, or World 2, stage 1. Lost a life, but then, did get a bonus life, and we're already up to 25 coins, so let's work on that. Oh, it's an underwater stage. I do love the underwater stages. I just do love me some underwater stages. Ah! There it is. I was just so excited about the underworld water stage. Alright. I don't think there's a limitation like on Sonic and like in other games where it's a... I guess Mario is just a amphibious creature, or I don't know, someone who can breathe underwater. That's not what amphibious means, but I don't think. But Anyways, there's someone who can breathe underwater. He's got gills, is what he is. He's a fish. He's a fish man. Okay. Because you don't have to do the thing where you, even though by habit I keep going up to the surface here to get breath, although it doesn't appear that he needs breath. Okay, I don't want to get trapped in here. I love these little flying underwater creatures. No, I'm a big fan of the swimming stage. It kind of changes things up a little bit. It's a different dynamic, although kind of part of the same formula. Alright, what do we do here? Alright, do we go and try to get those coins? I don't think I can get above this, so I guess we'll have to. I'd kind of like to let these guys pass by, though. Am I going to get through here? Oh, yes, there we go. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're going to try this. I know that if you go below that line, you're going to lose a life, but we'll go ahead and, I think, felt pretty good about those, so. Alright, this is just invigorating. I'm not going to get those, though. I mean, this is quite I love this, I really do love this underwater world. Okay. Yeah, the underwater worlds are quite fun. Alright, yeah, we get the top. You know, it's just one of those things. I'm not sure what the points do. Can't quite remember. It's all about the coins. Okay. Alright, though, we're at 2-3. We're moving our way on here. We're moving on along here. Alright. Oh, boy. Well, man, what a great game. I mean, this is just a whole other... I don't want to skip these with that bonus, with that cheat. This is just, you know, you just really miss a lot of really good stuff here. You know, it's a cliche that I'm not typically one to go with, but sometimes it is just the journey, isn't it? All right. Do I get a... Yes, there we go. That helps a lot. Makes me feel a little better. All right, just don't... Oh, there we go. Ah. There he goes. Okay. All right. I don't think it's 0 counts as 1, as we used to say. There's these old games when it says 1, it'll just go down to 0 on the next one, and then that counts as 1. Now, if one of these little flying fish comes up underneath me, I am toast. All right, I'd really like to have a few more coins, huh? Just 75 more coins away. Okay, now just we're focused on them hitting the jumps, because I can get a little bit of a... Man, we just get a new life. We need to kind of get back in this. It's a great dynamic. You know, you're just trying to get a few coins. It's never too far away. Whoa, there we go. All right, well, unfortunately, that's it for that round. But I must say, you know, a much more invigorating, much more robust outing this time, and made it much further. And just remembering how great this game is, and played some really fun rounds, and I'm happy to try to flex my Mario muscles a little here, and tone, or you know, work them a little bit, and we'll see if I can. The idea is you should progress and then slowly build to get better. So we'll see if that works, and we'll keep at it, and we'll see if next time we get as far, not as far, or we let's see how much further we can make it into this crazy game we call Super Mario Brothers. So that's it. I'll be signing off. That is Matt, and can Matt beat Super Mario Brothers?